Hello, 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 hello. How are we all today? It's Sunday. Oh, I've just looked. I look a little bit tired today. I don't feel it yet. Lorraine, hello. First to comment today. Hello, my lovely. Marie, hello, hello, hello. Hi, Emma and Suzanne. Hello. Hi, Angela. How are we all? It is scorching hot here. It is, I don't deal with the heat, so for me it's not nice. For other people, I'm sure they're having a whale of a time. But yeah, for me, I can't wait for it to start cooling. Hi Sharon and Leanne. Good evening, Kelly. Hi Louise, Angela. Hi Jenny. Oh, bless you, Jennifer. Thank you. Just up and off my neck today. Cool. Cool. I just need, cool hair. Hi Lillian, hi Donna, Cheryl, Judith, hello. Hello, hello, hello. I'll just put some lip stuff on. I am Jennifer as well. I'm ready. We've got ages to go, but I'm ready. Hi Norma, hi Alison. Do live, but we are stuck in traffic. Oh, bless you, Anne. Well, if you don't make it back in time, that's fine. We can move you to Tuesday. So don't stress too much, my lovely. Okay. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Wendy. Sophie. Hello. Okay, so why isn't this? There we go. We're on now. Okay, so updates for today. Leanne, bless you. Thank you for the stars. So we have our massive summer sale on the website. There's lots and lots of different things in there. Everything from bracelets, earrings, rings, pendants, charms. Everything is in there in the summer sale. So do have a look at that. We have the sparkle dip running as well. Lots and lots of sparkle dip items. Just this one. Look at this. Oh, I don't think you're going to see. I don't think you can see the colour there. So yeah, Sparkle Dip is on the website. There will be a post run done tomorrow. So if your order's closed, hopefully, as long as no invoices or anything don't need to be paid, and obviously if it's being held back to add to another order, but post run tomorrow, so that's exciting. It's getting done in the morning, but then I have a hospital appointment, so the dispatched emails will most likely go out in the afternoon, but they're being sent in the morning before my appointment, so that's good. So hopefully they'll be actually scanned on the system by the time I send the dispatched emails, which will be fun. So I think that's everything. Oh, there's new stock on the website, summer sale, Sparkle Dip, post run tomorrow. I think that's everything. And supporters will be keep an eye out for tomorrow. I know I said I'll do it at the weekends, but it's just ran away with me. So I will set up the extra live tomorrow for you. So keep an eye out in the Squidgy Pops group for that. Okay. So, do I have a musical note charm? Yes, we do. We have the music note charm. Who was that? Judith. I do believe we do, yes. Thank you, Charlie. So, should we get started and we'll go from there? I think that's everything. All oysters are available as normal. Yeah. And again, as normal, please ignore the slight mess behind me. It's not mess, it's just, yeah. How's my thumb? It's sore today, you know, Louise. It wasn't too bad yesterday, but today it's slightly swollen. It's slightly swollen, and it's literally right on the edge of the nail bed. So it's gonna be like I keep catching it when I'm putting my hair up, so it's gonna take a little while to heal. So yeah, I think that's why it's sore, because I washed my hair and I caught it, and it was just. But it's fine. Thank you for asking. Okay, so if you've ordered for today, I've posted an order list on the page. If you would like to order for today, there's still spaces available, and I'll do an updated order list as we go. Okay, so or more towards the end of the order list that's already posted, and I'll do a verbal one and a written one if need be. If it's more than, say, like 3 people, I like to do a written one just so you can visually see whereabouts you are as well. Okay, so up first today is Janet Perling. Janet Perling, are you here? We do, Louise, we really do. And it's only small though, so now I've got used to it being there, I'll probably miss it. Aaron, get the kettle on. He's actually, bless him, when I was setting up for the live, he's brought me just a normal squash, and then in my thermal cup, which obviously it keeps stuff cold, I've got a squash with ice in there. And I sort of said to him, I'm still probably going to want a tea a bit later. But he's filled me up with juice at the moment. So I'm looking for Janet Perling. Janet, are you here? Janet, if you are here, please type I'm invisible. It'll bring your comment forward so I can see you. And if anybody else sees Janet, please comment on her comments, because again, it will bring it forward for me so I can see. Yeah, I'm fine. Thank you, Jacqueline. I hope you're okay as well. Okay, so I haven't seen Janet, so we're going to move on. If she does come on, we can add her in again, but it will be to the end of the order list. Up next is Suzanne Whitsett. Suzanne, are you here? Good evening, Brenda. Hi, Raya. Hello. Do you, Sabs? Love that. I think I saw Suzanne earlier actually, so hopefully she's still, I think I saw her earlier at the start. We'll see. Suzanne Whitsett, are you here? Oh no, don't be sorry, Suzanne. It's absolutely fine, my lovely. It's not a problem. I'm glad you're here now, and I knew I saw your name earlier. So, Suzanne, my lovely, I believe you have 5 openings altogether. Is that correct? Yeah, I'm counting it as 5. Is that right, my lovely? And if so, what 5 oysters would you like? And would you like to keep, or would you like to donate your shells? Hello, hello, hello. Mystery. So I'm going to pull out 5. I've just topped the bag up so it's full to the brim. Sounds right. Yeah, perfect. Just wanted to double check that though. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Mystery, donate your shells. Are there certain colours that you're hoping for, my lovely? So let me get these open for you. 1 and 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay, so let's go down. So mystery oyster number 1. Oh, can you hear that? We have a lighter pop there. And I can see straight away in your first oyster, you have triples. Look at those. I love them. First oyster of the day, and you have triples. There's no more in that one. And let me just dry this up for you. So you have a light lilac purple, a pinkle, which is a mix between a pink and a purple, and then you have a gold as well. Beautiful triples to start with there. Then moving on to oyster number 2. And we have a softer pop there. And in here, there is your mother of pearl. And I can see a little bit of a peeper towards the side here. Let me pop him out. He looks like he's a baby pink actually. There's no more in that one. So again, let me just dry this pink up for you. So he looks like he's a baby pink. Then moving on to your next oyster, we have a softer pop there. And in here, there's your mother of pearl. Now I can see a darker pearl towards the sides there. Let me have a squidge and pop him out. Then again, I'm just going to have a squidge in here as well. And there's no more in that one. So you have a darker pearl here. Now let me just have a closer look at his colour. Oh wow, you have an oil slick. So hopefully we're going to be able to see. He's very dark, but he definitely does have blues, purples and greens in him as we go around there. Hopefully you can see that. So it's a very dark oil slick, but it is an oil slick, Suzanne, my lovely. Moving on to your next oyster. Laura, bless you. Thank you for the stars. 8-week streak. Thank you. And in here, Suzanne, there is your mother of pearl. And I can see straight away a larger apple green. Slightly two-tonal apple green with that one. And there's no more in there. So if I dry him up for you, he does have slightly lighter and brighter areas as you go around. And then moving on to your last oyster. Again, we have a lighter pop there. And there's your mother of pearl. And I can see in here you are twinning 1 and 2. You're twinning with Icy Blue twins. However, they're completely different shades there. There's no more in that one. You've got a really bright, bold icy blue, and then you've got a really soft, subtle pastel icy blue. So again, if I pop these in the sand for you, what do you think to all of these, my lovely? Now, if you're happy with these, I'll need to know which ones you'd like where. And if you're not happy, I can swap them for you. And again, if you would like to take a screenshot and email me your choices, that's fine as well if you prefer to have some time. Sue, bless you. Thank you for your stars there. 20-week streak. Thank you, my lovely. So, Suzanne, top row, you've got that lilac purple, pinkle and gold. You've then got a baby pink, a dark oil slick and a larger two-tonal apple green. And then you've got twinning icy blues, one bright blue, one more lighter pastel blue. If I pop them on the board for you, the lilac purple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. The pinkle's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. And your gold is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. The baby pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Your oil slick is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. And your two-tonal apple green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5. Icy blue twins, the lighter of the two is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. And the brighter of the two is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. So they're measuring at the same size there. Oh, can we have pink on the charm, lavender on the necklace? Of course we can. Let me just write that down. So we're going to have pinkle on there and the purple on there. Perfect. I've got that down for you, Suzanne. Let me just pop your pearls in here for you. Tracy, bless you. Thank you for the stars there. 5-week streak. Thank you. Okay, so Suzanne, thank you very, very much for the donations with your shells. And I do hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well. And that's safe up there for you. No, you're very, very welcome. Yep, Janet, I can add you to the end of the list, my lovely. Okay, up next then is Lillian Walker. Lillian, are you here? Excuse me. Suzanne, bless you. Thank you for your stars there. And Lillian, you're here as well. Hello, my lovely. You have one opening altogether. Expand the rainbow, donate the shells, and you're looking for a icy blue. Okay, so you're expand the rainbow oyster. Let me get him open. Sorry, that's a hiccup. I have this thing that if I drink like a few gulps and then I talk straight away really fast, sometimes it ends in a hiccup. So sorry. So let's go down. Lillian, you'll expand the rainbow oyster, donating the shells. Good evening, Rachel. There's one side and the other side. Lillian, you have a bright icy blue, my lovely. Just what you was hoping for. There's no more in that one. Now let me just dry him up for you as well so you can have a closer look and just confirm if you're happy with this pearl here. Have a look. What do you think to the icy blue? If I pop him in the sand as well. And then if I pop him on the board for you, he's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. Oh, he's slightly two-tonal there. Sorry, I didn't see that before. So he's lighter and brighter, if you can see that there. Louise, I wouldn't know off the top of my head, my lovely. The charm dip, I must admit actually, the people who did miss, the email hasn't been sent yet to rebook them, but that will be getting sent tomorrow, okay? So keep an eye out for that email if you have ordered and if you have missed it. Lillian, just what you wanted. Perfect. Let me bring you back up and let me pop this in here. And I'm glad you're happy with that one. And that's on there for you. And thank you very much for the donations with your shells as well. And I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. It is. Where's my itchy thing? Oh, got an itchy cheek. No. Oh, there it is. Just got that little bit there. Crystal dip is tonight. Yes. Right. Up next is Anne Lewis. Now, Anne did say that she might not be back in time just yet, but we'll see if she's here. And if not, we can move on and see if she comes on again towards the end. However, Anne Lewis, are you here? Lillian, bless you. Thank you for the stars there and 3-week streak. Thank you. Tea time. Thank you. If you take that one. Thank you, Bab. Thank you.
Okay.
Anne, you're here. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, so Anne, you have one opening altogether. What type of oyster would you like? And would you like to keep or would you like to donate? That's Nicole. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Or would you like to donate your shells? Thank you, Vicky. It's just up and off the neck, to be honest. So Anne, you've got one opening altogether. What type of oyster would you like? And would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? Oh, mystery and donate your shells. Perfect. Is there a certain colour that you're hoping for? Let me get this open for you. And let's go down. So your mystery oyster, Anne. I'm not in a shed, Michelle, no. Okay, so in your oyster, Anne, my lovely. Oh, and I can see a peeper. There's your mother of pearl. And if I turn this around, you are twinning. And you're twinning with sea green twins there. And let me just have a squidge in here. And there's no more in that one. Okay, so twinning sea green twins, my lovely. Anne, what do you think to these. And are you happy with these, with one of these to go onto your jewellery? And of course, if you're not happy, I can swap them for you. If I pop them on the board, sea green number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. And sea green number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8 as well. So they are the same size there. Pin caps for both, I can indeed. Does that mean that you don't want one on the jewellery? So just the jewellery as it is, and then pin caps on them both, is that right? Me too, Sophie, me too. Again, ever so sorry. It says that it's 28 degrees here at the moment. I hope it doesn't, the thing is it doesn't cool down quickly, does it? If it cooled down quickly in the evening, I think we could cope with it better. Like nice hot day, cool evening, but it just stays muggy, doesn't it? And that's the issue. Or that's my issue. Thank you, Samantha. Just keeps it off my neck. I don't know if I can sleep like this. But yeah, I might pop it in a plait to sleep in. So Anne, you can either, you said you'd like to have both of them on pin caps. Does that mean that you don't want one on the jewellery and you want the jewellery as it is and both of them on pin caps, or one on the jewellery and one on the pin cap? What would you like to do? Ten tonight, Danielle? I don't know. If the order list goes on till 10, then yes. If it doesn't, then no. So it just depends on, but does that make sense? Oh, bless Jason. That might be the best thing for her. Thank you, Jacqueline. So I'm just waiting to see what Anne would like to do with her pearls. She'd like to have one on the jewellery or both on the pin caps. Pina colada in the fridge. Oh, bless you. Whack some water in the fridge and then you can have it with some squash. That's what I do. One on the jewellery, one on the pin cap. No, don't be sorry. That's absolutely fine. Okay, so I've got that down for you, Anne. Thank you for the donations with your shells. The invoice will get sent through for you tomorrow and that will go to the email address that's on the order form. That's safe up there for you, and I do hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well. Okay. Oh, I know, Tracy. Bless you. The medication I'm on gives me hot flushes at the moment, and at the dinner table today, this evening, I started having a hot flush, and my daughter was just looking at me like, "What's going on?" I then had to explain, and yeah, that was a fun conversation. But yeah, I just had to like sit back and I couldn't touch anything. It was horrible. So I do feel for everyone. Right, up next is Vicky Burgers. Vicky Burgers, are you here? Vicky, hello. Okay, so Vicky, you have one opening altogether. What type of oyster would you like, and would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? They're not very nice. So most of the time I can deal with it. Um, yeah, sometimes it's just a lot, isn't it? Vicky, mystery and I keep doing which hand am I going to go in? So mystery, donate your shells. Vicky, is there a certain colour that you're hoping for? Okay, so let's go down. And in here. Okay, so there's your mother of pearl. Anything shiny? Okay, fingers crossed, Vicky. Let's have a squidge in here. Oh, and you're twinning. You are twinning with lighter purples, and there's no more in that one. So these are lighter lilac purples, my lovely. I'm just drying them off for you. Oh, they're beautiful. Let me pop them in the sand. Okay, so what do you think to these light lilac purples? Now, if you're happy with those, that's perfect, Vicky. Or if you prefer to swap one or both, we can do that for you as well. So purple number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. And then number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5 as well. So they're the same shade, like same colour and same size there. What do you think to those, Vicky? Purple number 2, so this one here. So as long as that's the correct one, so I grabbed the one from this side, popped it down the bottom. So we can swap that for you, not a problem. If that's the correct pearl, that's perfect. If it's not, I'll just change them round. And then, which pearl colour would you like to swap it to? So I can swap it for any colour, let me know. And I can grab it now so you can have a look. Kathy, wow, bless you, thank you for the stars. 31-week streak, that's crazy, thank you. I can do. What sort of colours would you like to see? So what I'm going to do is, you've said you'd like to swap this one out, so I'm just going to remove this one from the sand, and your purple I'm just going to pop into a bag, and then that way we're not going to get it mixed up. Is there certain colours you would like to see? If not, I'll just grab a range of colours here. So I've got some pearls next to me that I was doing some bits with earlier that I haven't popped away again yet. What colours haven't I got? Oh, red or dark pink. Okay, please ignore all of these. And bear with me just a moment, I'll grab those for you. Are either of those okay? So this pink, sorry, it's a bit bright there, isn't it? So this pink here, this is one of our hot pinks. Would you be happy with that one? Really love the pink. Yep, that's not a problem. The pink is yours, my lovely. Absolutely fine. Okay, so that's safe in there with your purple. Let's pop that on there for you as well. Excuse me. Vicky then, thank you very, very much for the donations with your shells. And I do hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, my lovely, okay? And I've popped that safely up there for you. Okay, perfect. And up next this evening is Lorraine Jennings. Lorraine, are you here? Previous dark pick. Hang on, Lorraine, hello, 2 seconds. Vicky, you love them so much. Perfect. Oh no, that's fine. So that's the right pink. I was going to say, because the only other pink that I popped in the pot was a light pink. So that was the only dark pink I put in there. So I'm pretty sure that was the correct one. However, Vicky, if it's not, shout at me and I can change it for you. And Lorraine, hello, hello, hello. Lorraine, we'll do your sparkle dip first, and then we'll do your additional oyster opening second, if that's okay. So with your sparkle dip, let's dive in. Good luck, my lovely. So I'm just giving them a bit of a mix. Oh, okay, so Vicky, you're very, very welcome. You have this one, Lorraine. Now this, again, it's not on the website. It won't be going on the website, and this size has never been on the website. Let's go down. This is a large Swarovski crystal heart. And it's actually in a pale pink. It's like a blush pink heart. It's quite hard to catch the colour just because whatever I put behind it is going to reflect that colour as well. But it's quite a large, so you can see the size of this card if you've received these before. You can see the size of this heart. It is beautiful. Now, if you would like to have the pearl on this one, the pearl would sit at the top here and would be able to move around. And you have that heart bail at the top there as well. Now, Lorraine, you can either stick with this one and keep this pendant, or you can risk it and twist it for a different one. What do you think? What would you like to do? Like I say, it does, because of my gloves, if I try and move it, it is a blush pink, this one. I think it's quite hard to show the pink on the camera, but it does have that blush pink colour to it. It is beautiful. Stick with that one, Lorraine. Perfect. That one is yours. Let me bring you up. So you do have an oyster opening with that one. What type of oyster would you like? And would you like to keep, or would you like to donate your shells? And then you have the fun task of, is it pearl on or off of the jewellery? So with the sparkle dip dot, guys, you can choose whether to have it on its own as it is, or you can choose to have it with an oyster opening. And then even if you have the oyster opening, you can still choose whether you have the pearl on or off of the jewellery. So lots and lots of decisions. You just need to let me know just so I can jot it down. There's no extra cost or anything like that. Well, there is if you have the pendant, and if you add an oyster opening, there is that difference there. But to on or off the jewellery, there's not. So Lorraine, what type of oyster would you like, and would you like to keep, or would you like to donate your shells? Bless you, Livia. I'm the same. It's, yeah, I'm the same. Mystery and donate. Thank you for commenting on your comment there. I didn't see the first one, but it definitely brought it forward for me. So is there a certain colour you're hoping for? And are you thinking pearl on or pearl off of your jewellery? So let's go down. Your mystery oyster. We have a light pop there. Ooh, and in here, there is your mother of pearl. And you have triples, possibly quads, but let me just have a squidge. Oh, run away. Where did that? There it is. Now let me just have a squidge to see if there is any more in here. We're going to see what comes out, Lorraine. That's absolutely not a problem. There's no more in that one. So you do have triples, my lovely. So you have a sunshine yellow, a autumn peach, and a apple green. So I'm just going to dry these up for you. Now, if you're not happy with these, you can swap them, okay? So I'll just need to know if you're happy with the colours, and then if you are, which one you'd like on the jewellery, or if you prefer to have them loose and the jewellery to stay as it is. So sunshine yellow, autumn peach, and apple green. What do you think? If I pop them on the board for you. The sunshine yellow is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. The autumn peach is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He's a 7. And the apple green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He's a 7 as well. I'm not sure. I do actually. No, there's none in there. I think there's going to be a weight because that's pink. That's pink. Yeah, there's going to be. So no, I don't have any purples at the moment, but I can add you on a waiting list if you would prefer to. What do you think? A light grape purple. I do. Is that the sort of colour you're looking for? If so, which colour would you like to swap out? And would you like it on or off of the jewellery? Okay, perfect. So swap the green out and then purple on the jewellery. I'm glad you're happy with those. Oh, let me just grab the purple as well. There we go. And I'm just going to write that down for you. Lorraine, you also then do have an additional oyster as well. What type of oyster would you like? And would you like to keep or would you like to donate those shells? Matching yellow or just a general yellow? There we go. Okay, so again, let me bring you back up. I hope they're okay there for you. And then, like I say, you've got, excuse me, you've got that additional oyster opening. What type of oyster would you like? And would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? Mystery and donate. Perfect. So let me get this one open for you. Is there a certain colour that you're hoping for with this one? And let's go down. So your mystery oyster. Oh, quite a nice deeper pop there. And there's your mother of pearl. And I can actually see a peeper towards the top here. Oh, and it's running away there. I'm just going to have a squidge as well. And there's no more in that one. You have a two-tonal icy blue. So lighter and brighter areas as you go around the pearl there. A two-tonal icy blue. Lorraine, what do you think to this one? Excuse me. And if I pop this one on the board for you as well, he's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. he is an 8. Keep that one as well. Perfect, Lorraine. Not a problem, my lovely. Well, I do hope you'll be happy with everything then once it arrives. And let me pop that on there. And thank you very, very much for the donations with your shells as well. And that's safe up there for you, my lovely. Yep, I will be. If it's to do with the charm dip from yesterday, yeah, the people who have missed, the emails have not been sent yet, but they will be getting sent tomorrow so I can rebook you in. Lorraine, you're very, very welcome. Okay, so up next is Crystal Woods. Crystal, are you here? Oh, bless you, Donna. No, yeah, look out for an email. I might be adding, because there's a few of you who missed it, so I'll work it out tonight or tomorrow morning, and I'll just keep an eye out for that email, and then I can get you booked in, okay? So I'm looking for Crystal Woods. Crystal, are you here? Crystal, so excited. It's your first order after watching for a while. Crystal, hello. Just because it's a different name, my lovely, I know the first name's the same, but because the second section of the name is slightly different, I will need you to just confirm for me. So the email address that's on the order form, I don't need to know the whole email address, just from the @ onwards. What's that section, my lovely? And like I say, that's just because it's a slightly different name as to what I've got here, and I completely understand that a lot of people do have different Facebook names, and that's absolutely fine. It's just, yeah, just so I can confirm it's definitely you. So what's that section of the email address, not the first part, that's on the order form. That's perfect. Thank you, Crystal, for confirming that for me. So we'll do your 2 normal openings first, if that's okay. So what 2 oysters would you like, and would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? It's an illusion, Jade. It is. When Aaron's in here, you can sort of, he's like 6 foot, I want to say 6'1" or 6'2", and then it's still obviously quite a bit above him. I mean, he can touch the ceiling, as can I think. But yeah, it's it just looks lower on the camera. So if he comes in again, you'll sort of see it. Just, yeah, it's that angle. But Crystal, what 2 oysters would you like, and would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? Forest green or peach? Oh, okay, so the forest greens you're going to find in the Nunu Rainbow or the Mystery, and the autumn peach you're going to find in the Expand the Rainbow or the Mystery. So if you're aiming for both of them, I'd go for Mystery. Unless you want to go for one of them more, I'd possibly say do it that way round. So it's completely up to you. What do you think? And donate the shells. Bless you. Thank you very much, my lovely. Oh, it's getting warmer this evening. Oh, the temperature's going back up. How is that possible? I've got the temperature on the screen and it went down and now it's going back up again. Oh. I suppose the sun's still out, isn't it? Oh, bless you, Charlotte, my lovely. If you're lagging, possibly come out and come back in again, sort of close down the app and come back in again. It may be sort of sometimes, obviously it's streaming, so sometimes when people jump on they may get a slightly bad connection, but obviously if everyone's having the issue then it's more likely to be me. So yeah, just jump in and jump out again and see, jump out and then jump in even, and see if that helps. Mystery crystal. Okay, so hoping for those forest greens and autumn peaches. So number 1 and number 2. Let me get this open. There's 1 and 2. So let's go down. So mystery oyster number 1. We have a light pop there. And in here straight away, there's your mother of pearl. I can see that you've got a deep purple. Oh, there we go. Straight away there. And let me have a squidge in here for you. And there's no more in that one. Okay, so he's slightly two-tonal. So he's all purples, just slightly brighter. Look at that. And then it goes slightly darker and then brighter again. So beautiful dark purple there. And then moving on to oyster number 2. We have a softer pop there. Oh, and you've got a runaway, and your runaway is a lemon yellow. And let me have a squidge in here for you. Okay, so there's no more in that one. Okay, so you've got a lemon yellow here. And then that two-tonal dark deep purple. Now I know you said you was looking for the forest green and the autumn peach. Now if you was looking for like a matching set, I can definitely match some autumn peaches for you. There may be a slight wait for forest greens for a matching set. Or of course, if you're happy with these colours, that's perfect as well. So it's completely up to you, Crystal. Just let me know what you would like to do. If I pop these ones on the board, however, lemon yellow is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. And then the purple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5. What do you think? We can definitely try. Let me have a look. Can I match? Now your purple is two-tonal, so I'm guessing you'd like to match it to the brighter section, because I can set the pearls to one section showing more than the other. So let me have a look. Oh, I do think I could actually, yeah. Let me see if I can match the size though. Just. That's slightly too large. Slightly too small. Just, oh, run away. Just give me a moment. Oh, that one. I want that one. So what I'm doing is I'm just quickly just going through and looking for the similar ones, and then I can pop them. In fact, I think I might have just, yeah, found it. There we go, that one. And then let me grab you some Autumn Peaches and then you can have a look, my lovely. Oh, it's going to be a hard decision. It really is. I'm just looking for two the same size. Just bear with me a moment. Oh, I'm sorry for the time taken here. Oh, runaways. I keep saying to myself I should already have I should look into getting some matching equal size, like do this and look for sets as we go, and then I can have some sets put to the side. It keeps crossing my mind. Almost done. Oh, I don't think you can see what I'm doing, can you? No. I like that one. That one matches with that one. Okay. Found some. So let me move these so they're better sitting in the sand so you can see them all together. Okay, sorry for the wait there. Crystal, what do you think? So purples and Autumn Peaches. It is. I did say it's a hard choice because for me, the greens and Autumn Peaches are my favourite colour pearls. But then following suit is the darker purples. Just because as well, green, purple, and I know that's peach, but green, purple and orange go beautifully together. So yeah, it's a hard choice. I mean, if you'd like to take a screenshot, you can email me your decision if you would like to have a think on it. I can put both sets with your order until you've made your mind up. That way you're not rushed at all, if you would prefer to. I'll just take the yellow away. What do you think? I've got the you'll email me. Yes, definitely. Let me bring you back up. If I pop both of these on the order, and then when you email me, if you include your 5-digit order invoice number, and just let me know which one you prefer. But let me make a note as well, otherwise I'm going to get to it and get confused. So, okay, perfect. I've got that down for you. Crystal, you also then have a 25 pearl oyster today. So with your 25 pearl oyster, would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? And are there certain colours that you're hoping for? So let's get this one open. And let's go down. Janet, bless you. Thank you for the stars there. And 33-week streak. That's crazy. Thank you, my lovely. So 25 pearl oyster. Would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? I can't hear anything. If I shake this one, can't hear anything with this one. Oh. This is what you wanted so much. Keep the shells and just seeing what colours you get. You like the brighter ones and you like forest greens. Okay, so we'll see what comes out and then we'll go from there. Okay, good luck, my lovely. Oh, lighter pop there. Oh, and that opened up beautifully actually. So, see slight peepers in there. We go around. And in here, some of them may, yep, we've had one runaway. That's this one. So I'm going to clean that shell off in just a moment for you. So one runaway is there, but then I can see lots of pearls in and around this oyster here. Okay, so let's have a squidge and pop these out. Oh. Just going to do it slowly so they don't all run off there. You've got a few two-tonal ones in here. I do like a two-tonal pearl. I think that's all of them. They came out quite nicely there. So I'm just going to count these before I start cleaning that up for you, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, hang on, let's do it this way. If I move that back, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, I'm so sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and 26. Now, if that is correct, you've got an extra pearl there as well. Now, they are 25 pearl oysters. They are cultured oysters. They should be scanned to see the pearls, obviously not to see the pearls, but to see how many. But obviously sometimes we can get that slightly out. So sometimes you do have 24, in which case that person gets an extra oyster, and sometimes, like today, you get that extra pearl and it's still yours. You still get to keep it, my lovely. Okay, so let me just dry these up for you, and I'll count them all again when they go into the sand there. Let me dry them up for you. And what's going to happen, Crystal, is I'm going to pop them in the sand, and the darkest ones will go to the top of the sand, the lightest ones towards the bottom, and that's just so we can see the colour difference there. And then I will go through each colour for you so we can have a closer look. And then if you would like me to measure them all, I will do so, just let me know. Or if you're happy for me to measure the largest and the smallest, I'll do that for you as well. So just let me know, and that part's up to you. So if I pop these in the sand, and I'm just going to count them as we go as well. And like I said, darkest at the top, lightest at the bottom. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, I didn't leave enough room, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25 and 26. Look at those. Now, if you're happy with all of these, that's perfect. So I'm just going to do a slow-mo run. And if you're not happy, I can swap them for you. Okay, so it's going to be completely up to you what you would like to do. Now, if you would like to take a screenshot, I'll just hold it there for you so you can do so. And then, like I say, I will go through each of the colours for you. And then just let me know if you'd like me to measure the largest and smallest, or if you'd like me to measure them all. So if I pop them on the board, your first colour is a black. So quite a dark black there. And then we have a chocolate. And then you've got a slightly darker chocolate. And then you've got a dark gunmetal grey, almost a dark silver there, but I do think is more of a darker gunmetal grey. You are indeed, Crystal, yes. You can either let me know now, or you can take a screenshot and email me your colour choices when you email me about the other colours. And of course, which ones to swap out and which ones to swap in. So either way is fine, my lovely, but you can swap them out if you would like to. So this one here is a dark silver with a slight purple overtone. You then have a lighter silver, and then we're going back to dark silver, and then you've got a lighter silver again. You then have a light chocolate bronze and a darker burgundy red. You have a watermelon, and then your next one's a two-tonal. Let me pop the board down for a second. This one's two-tonal, so he's just lighter and darker blue as you go around there. You then have a grape purple and a light lilac purple. You have a light pinkle, so this is a pinkle is a mix between the pink and the purple. And then you have a two-tonal sunshine yellow. So he's two-tonal with lemon yellow. And you do have those lighter and brighter areas as you go around the pearl. And again, next to him, you have a two-tonal coral. So again, just slightly lighter and brighter areas around that pearl there. And then a two-tonal autumn peach as well. So again, lighter and brighter areas around that autumn peach. You then have a gold. And a blush pink. We then have a hot pink. And a bridal white. You have a apple green, again slightly two-tonal apple green. And then we have, now this one is a light sea greeny blue. Have a look at that, he's gorgeous. So he's a light sea greeny blue. You have a icy blue. Oh, that's just a bit of sand I've picked up there, that's not on the pearl. And then you're ending with another watermelon, which is slightly brighter than your first. So you've got two different shades of watermelon there. Okay, so what do you think? What would you like to do? I'm going to measure the largest and the smallest. However, if you prefer me to measure them all, or if there's certain colours you'd like me to measure, do let me know. So if I measure the smallest first, we're going to look at that two-tonal coral. He's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. Measure the icy blue. He's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He's a 7. We're going to try the darker TARDIS blue. He's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He's a 7. And we'll try the lightest silver as well. He's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. Oh, here's a runaway. I do apologise. Not a 6.5. Yeah, he's a 7 as well. So your smallest is a 6.5. Your largest, we've got to try the lighter watermelon there. Oh, it doesn't come out the pearl picker. He's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. And I'm going to say that that one's your largest actually. So smallest is a 6.5, largest is an 8.5. And you're going to email me, perfect. So yeah, when you email me, just include the order number and then let me know what you would like to do. Okay, so I'm just popping them all in here for you, and then I'll wrap up those shells as well. And with the other sets of pearls as well, you can just include it all in the same email. It's not a problem because it's the same order number, isn't it? Darkest silver, have a gold spot. Not that I can see, no. No, I don't believe so. Okay, so I'm just wrapping up your shells for you. And pop your name on here for you as well. Okay, so Crystal, I do hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, and that's safe up there for you, and there's your shells as well. No, you're very, very welcome. Perfect. And up next then is Janet Perling. Janet, are you here? And then after this, I'm just going to print off the orders. So if you have ordered, just printing them off now. And if you would like to order, the waiting list for tonight isn't too long. So your opening would be sooner rather than later, if that makes sense. Janet, if you're here, bear with me just one moment, my lovely. I'm just printing these off. Then I'll come back to the comments again. Okay, perfect. So, Crystal, I'm glad you're happy. Jan, hello. Sorry for me. Oh, bless you. No, it's fine. Mystery and donate, and we'll see what comes out. Okay, so you do have 2 openings altogether. So, Mystery Oyster, donate the shells. Are there certain colours you're hoping for? I know you said you'll see what comes out, so we can wait and see. So let me get these open. There's 1, and 2. And let's go down, Janet. Okay, so we have a softer pop there. Oh, and your slight runaway there. So there is your mother of pearl. Now you have a candy floss pink pearl popped out there. And I'm just going to have a squidge in here for you. There's no more in that one, my lovely. So your first oyster has given you a candy floss pink. Let me hold him up so you can see. And then moving on to oyster number 2. Oh, again, a lighter pop there. And in here, there is your mother of pearl. And I can see in here, you have a lighter icy blue. And I'm just having a squidge in here for you. And there's no more in that one. Okay, so you've got a candy floss pink and a lighter icy blue, my lovely. I'm just going to hold this one up for you as well, and then you can let me know what you think and what you would like to do. And then in the sand as well. I love pink and blue together. I think it's a gorgeous combination, but of course, Janet, it is your decision. If I pop these on the board for you, the icy blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. And the candy floss pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5 as well. So they're the same sizes there. So it's just up to you, my lovely, if you're happy with that shade. I can have a look to see if I've got any denim blues in. I think there might be a weight on the denim blues now, my lovely. Crystal, we do have some of our colours on the website under pearls. Other colours, I am working on it. I am working on something with all the colours on, but no, it's not out there just yet. I mean, if you're joined to our Pearls of Brecon group, you can go through there and see past customer photos. There's lots of photos and pearl colours on there. And of course photos from the page and stuff like that, but I haven't got them all together in that one place ready to show yet. I hope that makes sense. However, if you would like to see certain colours, include them on the email and I'll take a photo of them and send it across so you can have a closer look. So I don't have a denim blue. There's going to be a wait for it, Janet. So are you happy to wait, or is there a different colour you'd like to have instead? So I've given the TARDIS blue there. I mean, I do have the Pepsi blues, lighter Pepsi blue possibly. Let me have a look. I mean, I've got a Pepsi blue, which is a sort of mix with a denim blue. Have a look at this one. Almost like a dark denim blue, but I'm going to say it's more Pepsi blue. What do you think to that one there? Crystal, you're very welcome. That's lovely. Perfect. Those are yours then. Let me bring you back up again. Like I say, it is a mix between a denim blue and a Pepsi blue, that one. But no, I'm glad you're happy with him. Let me pop him on here. And I believe you've got, hang on, let me double check. You've got a crystal sparkle dip as well. So, good luck for your sparkle dip, my lovely. So let's dive in. Again, I'm going to give them a bit of a mix. And I'm not looking. And I've got a few here, I feel. Is that one or is that a folded over one? I think that's a folded over one. It is. Oh, this is one that I've shown earlier, or I think it's a different colour to what I've shown earlier. Let's go down. So this one is the, again, this one, let me move it down, sorry, it's not been on the website ever before. It is a triangle Swarovski crystal pendant. Now the colours here is a light purple and green, depending on where the light hits it. As you can see, it's a light purple and green. Now you can either stick with this one, Janet, if you're happy with him, or you can risk it and twist it if you would like to. Now, if you had the pearl on this one, the pearl would sit at the top here. I know you don't have the oyster opening with this one, Janet, so it's going to be the pendant as it is, so whatever you're happy with. But, you know, the pearl does sit and would be able to move around the top there. So, purple and green Swarovski crystal triangle pendant from your sparkle dip. What do you think? Stick or twist? Twist with that one. Okay, let me bring you back up. I'm just gonna, so that one stays out for a moment. It'll go back in after we've pulled your twist out. So twisting it, again, I'm gonna give them a good mix and let's dive in. I think I've got a few here. And we have this one, and you have a completely different type of pendant here, and this is what I call the Warrior Heart Swarovski crystal pendant. Now our Swarovski crystal heart charms on the website, this is that shaped, oh, I've popped it on backwards here, hang on. This is that shaped heart, however it's a different size, okay, and it also has what I like to call this warrior bail on it. So let me bring it down so you can see. Now this is in a light blue, and this bail is got it sort of covers the top of the heart, and it's got little heart cutouts there as well. So this is the warrior heart and the Swarovski crystal. Look at that blue. So again, as the light catches it, you can see the blue coming through and changing shades there. I love that. Janet, I hope you're happy with that one, my lovely. So let me bring you back up. And if I pop him in here for you, and on here. Okay, perfect. And that's on there as well. Janet, you're very, very welcome. I do hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, and that's safe up there for you. Items on the website. So we are constantly sort of getting new stock in, Charlotte. Whether things stay on the website or not, some things are regular and they do keep sort of replenishing. I do keep bringing them in. Some things they're on there, and then once they sort of run out of stock, once they go, they are then gone. So it does completely depend on the item. But yeah, we don't keep the same stock all year round kind of thing. We do like to change it and to get different things in. Yeah, it's just nice to have a little bit of a change, isn't it? Right, so let me do an updated order list. So if I read out the order list as I type it, and then that way you guys can hear whereabouts you are. So up next is Tracy Burns, and then we have Jennifer Danigal. We then have Samantha Butler and Leah Walton. Okay, so I posted it in the wrong. Why are you laughing at me?
I had all. I'm assuming it's a chocolate muffins.
It's not, it's just, thank you for the tea.
It's okay.
Right, let me post this order list on the page as well. It'll just be on the post that we posted earlier. So I'll just leave a couple of spaces, and then I've added on the names there as well. Okay, so hopefully if you've ordered, you've heard your name there. And we do still have spaces available if you would like to be on tonight. But if not, that's fine. So, up first is Tracy Burns. Tracy, are you here? Oh, here when you're ready. Tracy, hello. So Tracy, you have a sparkle dip and a oyster opening. So we'll do your sparkle dip first, and then we'll do the oyster opening with that afterwards. So let's dive in. Again, I'm just going to mix them around, and then let's pull one out. So I think I've got a couple. I think that is a couple. There we go, that's one. Oh, okay, so let's pop this on the chain for you. Now this one I believe has been on the website, but not in this size. This size is larger than it was on the website. Okay. So this is the snowflake, and this is actually in a light, almost like a steel blue sort of colour. It's definitely got the blue to him. So this is the snowflake, and you've actually got a long bail on this one as well to make it more like a drop. Tracy, would you like to stick or would you like to twist it and risk it? Now with this one, the pearl, it does sit at the top here, so it does sort of move around the bail, but it wouldn't actually touch the pendant with this one, because it's just quite a nice long bail there. Twist that one. Okay, so this one stays out for a moment, and then it'll go back in the bag again in a second. So again, I'm not looking, giving them a nice mix, and let's dive in. I like to give them a mix and still dig down to the bottom. I don't know why. Oh, okay, and we have this one. I hope you're happy with this, Tracy. You've actually got the same design of pendant here, but it's a different colour and different size as well. So it's the same design. Now if the same size and colour came out, so if you got a duplicate, we would have dived in again, but it is a different size and it is a different colour, so it does class as a different one. I hope you're happy. However, as you can see, this is the mirror pendant. So the mirror pendant has got yellows, purples and blues shining through it, again depending where the light hits it, and it's on a definite shorter bail. So this one, again, your pearl would sit at the top but would be more in with the pendant there. I do hope you're happy with that one, Tracy. She is pretty. I just love how they catch the light. Just love them. So Tracy, I hope you're happy with that. And you have got an oyster opening with that one as well. So what type of oyster would you like? And would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? By the way, I'm moving the pendants around just so you can see how they sparkle. If you would like, obviously when it's your turn, if you'd like me to hold it still so you can have a proper look without it moving, just shout at me. I'll hold it still. But like I said, because they're not obviously flat pendants, they all do have that sort of 3D shape with all the facets in them. I like to move them just so you can see that and see how they do sort of move and how they do catch the light. But let me know if you'd prefer me to keep still. So mystery and donate. Okay, so let's dive in. And your mystery oyster. Now, is there a certain colour you're hoping for here? And are you looking to put a pearl on your jewellery or to keep it off and have the pendant as it is? Let's go down. So your mystery oyster. Oh, quite a nice deep pop with that one. Oh, now this pearl actually does match the colours in your pendant. You have a yellow peeper there. Let me pop him out. You have a lemon yellow pearl, my lovely. And there's no more in that one. Let me dry him up for you. Okay, so Tracy, decisions. Are you happy with this pearl? And if so, would you like it on or off of the jewellery? And of course, if you'd like to swap it, that's absolutely fine as well. If I pop him on the board for you, he's not, a runner. He's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He is a 6.5. Yes, you'd like to put the pearl on the jewellery and love the yellow, lemon yellow, so you'll keep that one as well. Oh, I'm glad you're happy with him. Let me pop him in here, and I'm just going to write that down as well, that we'd like to have the pearl on. Okay. Perfect. Tracy, I do hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, and that's safe up there for you. And thank you very much for the donations with your shells as well. Oh, this cup is amazing. Although apparently I drink noisily from it, I'm ever so sorry. I don't normally slurp. So sorry. It's got a little hole. I just mean because it keeps stuff so hot, but it keeps stuff so cool as well. Oh, it's delightful. Right, sorry about that. I'm glad you're happy with it, my lovely. Up next is Jennifer Danigal. Jennifer, I saw you a moment ago, so hopefully you're still here. Donated shells, they go to, so my mum works in a nursery, and I clean them down, they get sanitised, And then this is just a photo. This is the same photo 3 times, but it just doesn't fit in the screen otherwise. So this is just one example of what they do. They use it in different activities, crafts, playing, learning through play, collages. So yeah, they just use them in lots of different activities. They sort of go to a good cause. Jennifer, hello, hello, hello. Jennifer, my lovely, you have a sparkle dip. So good luck. Let's dive in. Again, I'm not looking, and I'm just going to give them a big mix. Okay, so I feel like I've got a few. Is that one or is that one? I think that's folded over. It is. Oh, this one came out literally just a second ago. I mean, I mixed them. Maybe it just wants to be chosen today. However, this is that almost like steel blue Swarovski crystal snowflake long drop pendant. Let's go down. What do you think to this one, Jennifer? Now, if you'd like to stick, that's perfect. That will be yours. And if you'd like to twist and risk it, we can do that for you as well. Is it your birthday? Oh, happy birthday, my lovely. I hope you have a brilliant day. And the pressure's on. I hope you're going to be happy with whatever sparkle dip you have. Ooh. So this is the larger size snowflake. And this is that darker steel blue colour. You have his smaller twin already, so you're going to twist. Of course. So let me bring you back up. And again, that one stays out while we twist. So again, mixing them. Okay, so I'm not looking. Good luck. It's actually hard to grab just one. I think that's one there. Okay, oh, so you have, let's go down. What colour is this? This is like a light silvery colour. Very, very light. Almost looks like he's got some, like a sage green in there. Now, as you can see, it's like a large raindrop. Again, beautiful catching the light there. It's quite a wider pendant, if that makes sense, and quite a nice sized pendant that got that silvery green tone to him. And you've got the reverse of the bail at the top. So again, you've got the drop here, then you've got the drop bail, so it just complements it beautifully. Jennifer, I hope you're happy with that one. It is pretty. It's very pretty. Let me bring you back up. I hope you're happy with him. It's the colour. I was going to say silver, but it does look like it's got that touch of green to him. Ooh. Okay, so I've popped that in there for you. You've got no oyster opening with that one, so you've got that as it is. So I hope you're happy with it. And again, happy birthday. That's safe on there for you. You're super happy. No, you're very, very welcome, Jennifer. I do hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well. And that's safe up there for you. Okay, and up next is Samantha Butler. Samantha, are you here? I've seen Samantha. Oh, hey, I've got it. Hey, my lovely. Okay, so you have a Swarovski crystal sparkle dip, but then you've got your oyster opening afterwards, haven't you? Mystery, see what we get. Should we do the sparkle dip first, and we'll do your oyster opening afterwards, if that's okay? So, sparkle dip. Again, I'm just going to give them, what I do to mix them is I just grab, because then, and I sort of twist, and that's all the mixing consists of. So, let's dive in, Samantha. I think I've got a few. Okay, so you have this one. Yeah, we'll do the oyster opening afterwards, my lovely. Now you have, we saw this style and size heart earlier. However, it's got a different bail on it, which I absolutely love. Now, the colour here is crystal. Okay, so let's go down. This is a Swarovski crystal heart. Now you've got the heart bail on this one, which makes it like a double heart. So you've got this smaller heart that moves into this larger crystal heart. So I really, really like how it sort of sits and presents itself because of that. Now the colour here is crystal, which just means it doesn't have a pigment to it. And you can just see those crystal facets coming through there. What do you think to this one? Now, if you're happy with this one, you can stick. And of course, if you're not happy, you can risk it and twist it. Can you swap that one? Of course you can. Let me bring you back up. And I have a moth. If you mean these bits, they're just the hinges. So you've liked to twist it, risk it, twist it. So again, I'm just gonna give them, I've actually given it a mix, I can't talk now. I've given it a mix already, so there's an extra little mix there. So Samantha. Okay, ooh, okay, so we have the, again, same type of heart, but you've got a different bail again. So you can see there's lots of different styles. So again, this is a Swarovski crystal heart pendant. Now this is the larger heart, it's not on the website. If I just get it so it sits center. Now this bail is a smaller bail, and you can see it's this beautiful deeper pink heart. I hope you're happy with that one, my lovely. Almost, this one does remind me of that sort of, I'm going to say it, Disney princess vibe. Just because of the colour and the elegance of it and the sparkle. Samantha, I hope you're happy with that. It's a beautiful pink, isn't it? It's such a deep pink, but not sort of a bright, like sort of bold pink. It is lovely. Dee-dee-dee. I hope you're happy with him. You love that. Perfect. And then, like I say, you do have your oyster opening as well. So Mystery Oyster, donate your shells. Is there a certain colour you're hoping for here? So let's go down. Your Mystery Oyster. We have a lighter pop there. And in here you have triples. Straight away, all on top there. Very summery coloured, oh, both runaways. Very summery coloured triples here. Let me just have a squidge. And there's no more in that one. Well, exactly, Suzanne, exactly. Don't tell my daughter, she'll be after it. She really would. I actually have to hide half of my stuff, like half of my collection from her. Okay, so you have a sunshine two-tonal yellow, a autumn peach, and a coral. Now, if you're happy with these, that's perfect, Samantha. And of course, if you're not happy, I can swap them for you. So two-tonal yellow. autumn peach and a coral. Your yellow is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. The autumn peach is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. And the coral is not a 5. Whoa. Not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He's a 7. What do you think? Oh, you was hoping for a colour like the lilac. I'm not sure if I can swap that lilac for you. I'd have to double check to see if there's a waiting list on them. I can definitely pop you down if you'd like to swap one. Oh, can you swap for the lilac that's in the pot? Keep the peach, please. Pinky watermelon, lilac on the jewellery. So, like I say, are you happy for me to put you down for a potential weight on the lilac? I have to double check. Now, if there's not a weight, you can have that one, and I'll know tomorrow once I go through. But there may be a slight weight otherwise. Would that be okay, Samantha? And just let you know, are you happy with that pinky coral there? Let me just bring you back up again. Of course I can. That's not a problem. So let me just pop your swap in there. And if I write that down, so you'd like to have the lilac on there, and we're going to swap the yellow for lilac and then email to let know. Okay, so when I'm processing everything tomorrow, you should hear tomorrow morning, Samantha. Okay, that's safe up there for you, and thank you for the donations with your shells as well. And I actually really like the thought of a lilac and that pink together. Up next is Leah Walton. Leah, are you here? Leah Walton, are you here? It has been hot. I'm fine, thank you, Katie. I hope you're well as well. And hi, Julie. Hello. My weekend's been fine. I don't enjoy the heat, but it's been a nice weekend either way. Leah, hello. Okay, so Leah, you have one opening altogether. What type of oyster would you like? And would you like to keep, or would you like to donate your shells? Nunu, would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells, my lovely? So your Nunu rainbow oyster, and is there a certain colour that you're hoping for? And let's go down. So your Nunu rainbow oyster, my lovely. Donate the shells. Bless you, thank you. There's one side, Leah. and the other side. And in here, ooh, there's no more in that one. Hoping for red or forest green. You have a two-tonal lighter and darker silver there. Now, if you're happy with that one, that's perfect. And if you prefer to swap, that's absolutely fine as well. So like I say, lighter and darker silver. You can see as I move the pearl around, you can see the different colours coming through. Now if I pop him on the board for you, Leah, he's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he is a 7. What do you think to a two-tonal silver? I'm just going to grab you a red. Yes, if that's what I was just about to do. Grab you a red and a green so you can have a look at them. Okay, so if you have a look here. What do you think? Would you be happy with either the red, the green, or the silver? Or of course a different colour actually. A darker red you can indeed. And I can still go darker than that actually. Oh, I don't think the camera's showing it, but it does go darker here. Slightly lighter, brighter green. So actually what I'm going to do is 1, 2, 3 and 4. So 1, 2, 3 and 4, just so I don't get the reds mixed up. Number 1, number 2, number 3, and of course the green is number 4. It is, Angela. I was just thinking that. Very Christmassy indeed. Number 1, perfect. I'll just take these other ones away for you. Leah, that one is yours, my lovely. Let me bring you back up here. So I do hope you'll be happy with that once it arrives. That's safe in there as well. And then if I pop him on here for you. Thank you for the donations with your shells, my lovely. And like I say, I do hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. No, not a pain at all. I honestly, obviously, I say this all the time. I don't obviously mind at all you guys taking time, because it just means that you get to find the colour. And if you would like to look at different shades, that's what they're there for. Have a look, find the shade that you're happy with. It's your jewellery. At the end of the day, you need to be happy what you're paying for. So don't apologise. It's absolutely fine. I'm just glad I have the colours that yeah, you're looking for. It's perfect. And up next is Kerry Palmer. Kerry, are you here? No, you're very, very welcome. Very, very welcome, Leah. I hope you're happy. And Kerry, hello. So Kerry, you have a sparkle dip today. Good luck, my lovely. So again, I'm just going to mix and twist as we go. Just give them a good mix around. And I'm going to dive in. Good luck, my lovely. I think that's one. It is one. Oh, now we have another heart. Now this is again a different colour. This is the same bale as the pink one we saw, however, so it's that more smaller, delicate bale. And let's go down. So I believe this is the Peridot Green. I hope I pronounced that correctly. I always get it wrong unless it's in front of me to read it. So this is a Swarovski crystal heart, and it's that gorgeous lighter green. So again, I'm just moving it so you can see how the colour, look at that angle. Oh, you can see how the colour changes as it moves and as it catches the light there. And again, it's so hard on camera with crystal to do it justice. So I do hope you guys can see the beauty of them. What do you think? Would you like to stick if you're happy with this one, Kerry? Or would you like to risk it to twist it? Peridot. Did I say that? I think I did. Like I said, I know it, but I always forget it until I read it, if that makes sense. Kerry, what do you think? Twist with that one. Okay, so that stays out for a moment. Let's dive in. And again, I'm just giving them a little bit of a mix. Okay, so I've got a few here. I know one dropped out, but it's going to have to be the one that's in my hand. Okay, so we have another heart. Now there's lots of different hearts. I've just seen one on the top there, which is a different one, but there's lots of different pendants in there. It just happens that we've had a few hearts in a row. Now this one is different again. This is a light pink, completely different pink to what we saw earlier, a lighter pink. It also has the different bale, so it has that heart bale on top, which gives it that double heart effect and sort of makes it slightly longer and slightly, what's the word I'm looking for? I want to say more royal, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? Peridot. Am I saying it wrong? Peridot. Oh dearie me, I'm sorry. However, Kerry, I hope you're happy with this one. Beautiful, lighter, almost like a baby pink Swarovski crystal here. And then you've got that double drop with the heart bale. It is elegant, it is. Again, this is a larger pendant, so it's the same shape as our Swarovski crystal heart charms, but it's larger than the charms. Kerry, I'm glad you're happy with that one, my lovely then. And again, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And I've just refreshed this. I do believe that that could be the end of our order list for today. It is. Thank you all for watching and for joining us. We're going to be back again on Tuesday evening for a normal live. We're live around 8 p.m. BST. I hope you'll have a brilliant start to your week, and with it being Monday morning. My two have still got another 2 days of school. They break up Tuesday afternoon, so I've still got the school run for another 2 days, and then hopefully it'll cool down after that. It's going to be a nightmare. So postal run tomorrow, so keep an eye out for your dispatched emails. Kerry, you're very welcome. And yeah, I hope you'll have a brilliant start to your week. Take care. Bye.